Behind me you can see the Gatehouse, which is right next to the front gates of Historic Montgomery Cemetery. It was created roughly 1849, 1850, and it was the home of the cemetery caretaker and their family. The structure behind me is not completely original. There was a fire in 1889, and at that point it had been determined to be unlivable, so at that point it did stop housing the caretaker. When HSMC acquired the cemetery in 1997, we decided that it was salvageable enough to revitalize the inside. So there is now an exhibit space, a front floor handicap accessible bathroom, a kitchen, and on the second floor there is a separate apartment that is rented out, and there is a separate access to that apartment. Normally during Memorial Day, we do have our gatehouse open to the public, but since coronavirus is still a concern at this point in time, it will be closed this Memorial Day 2021 to prevent further spread of the virus. When the gatehouse was originally constructed, there was a chapel built. We're not exactly sure when. Not too long after that, a chapel had been built at the center of the lawn, which is now Montgomery Lawn. There's not much in the way of documents about who ran this church, but we do see a couple of death records and burial records that reference the chapel. We know that by 1922, aerial views of Norristown do not show the chapels, so sometime around 1922, the chapel either was dismantled, burned down, or for whatever other reason was no longer standing at that time.